I am back with some more Mass Effect 2. We're on episode 24 of the Let's Play series. And continuing on from last episode, where last episode we did Tally's loyalty mission, where she was put on trial and yeah, we kind of cleared her name, but she's still with us still. But now I think we're still just working on all the loyalty quests and stuff. I'm tempted to just quickly talk to Joker and just see, because I feel like maybe Joker might be one of the catalysts to get Edie working. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I talked to him anyway, so it might be good. But honestly, the plan is to try and get
Protheans repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
We're trying get a few of the legacy things done anyway.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, it seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's cool.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
Okay.
See you, Commander.
Who do I want to play, talk to? Jack might be fun. Morden would be good. You know what, let's do Jack. See how it goes. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of thinking about Jack anyway, so let's do that. It's been a minute. I'm kind of thinking maybe I might try and make today longer and we try and get 2 loyalty quests done. I'm not sure. Might give it a go.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Oh, I didn't want to question her. I know it probably wouldn't make no difference, but I feel like my Shepard would just go, yeah, let's do it. Because at this point, we're just using, well, Cerberus are using us and we're using Cerberus. That's all it is.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Oh, actually, we'll go and do these galaxies because I forgot about doing them. Get some done. It might be some side stuff, but yeah, let's just do it. Or he'll end up just bothering me. Big it.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Micah. Goddamn rat. He's goddamn rat, Dutch.
Probe away.
We need a bigger hit than that. It's a bit of a dead area, isn't it, really?
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe.
I never thought I'd see element 0 at 30k.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Sure, I was expecting, like, if they were gonna put planets or stuff out here, they would have some kind of resource. What am I missing? Not resource, some kind of mission, I mean. What the fuck is this last thing then? It's probably really obvious. One of the bigger planets. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. How the fuck am I meant to see that? Little pebble.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
It's a little bit dull. I'm assuming we'll have to come back here at some point. There's not really much going on now. Right. Nubian. Right, a whole new galaxy to check out. At least it's not overly expensive. Shall we go to the other galaxies now?
Probe away.
Yeah.
Probe away. Probe away.
Yeah, I've just spent like ages uploading the last lot of videos, and yeah, we've had MassEffect up for months now. It's been kind of good. Kind of like having. I think it looks kind of good. I just have no idea what other games I'm playing right now. That's the only downside to the channel at the minute. I'm kind of just because I'm locked in with Mass Effect. trying to play through the whole trilogy. I'm kind of got a schedule going, like with my other games, but yeah, like because I haven't really thought about that stuff yet. I just don't know what I'll be playing. Hopefully there's stuff up. There is like a small chance that there isn't anything. But yeah, like be sure I'm gonna be trying to work on all of this stuff. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the other galaxies because there's only 2, just to get it done. But yeah, I want to say, like, the last few episodes, I'm sorry for being a little bit mellowed out. I don't know why, but I've just been vibing with the game so much. And the game's just been playing itself. Like, last episode, the whole trial with Tally, like, that was just almost like a podcast ASMR thing for me. I don't know why. I was so chilled out listening to the lore and, like, listening to everyone talk. And honestly, I do love it. I do love this franchise so much, because it's a game that just wants to, I don't know, sure the dialogue can be a lot, I think, and when the gameplay doesn't pop up too often, and when it does it's like, it's relatively quick gameplay once you get through an area, but like in general, like the game's alright. Really, that's it. Right, is that it? Or is there another galaxy? Yeah, I'm guessing the last bit is there. But yeah, I don't know. Something about Mass Effect is just so special, I think. But there's not much wrong with it. Like, if anyone's watched this playthrough, you can tell that I've had some kind of struggles with it, I guess. But I've got used to it now. My build, my character, my whole class is kind of coming into play now a little bit more. Who should we take? We'll take Tally, because she's been upgraded. Pull on the go. Oh yeah, energy drain's done.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
When we start a mission, we finish it.
Yeah, okay. Let's get on the ground.
Pretty good team up, to be fair. Really, I should have bought Miranda. Open her eyes up a little bit more.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Do you have any idea what this place is going to be?
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I've been fucking up with these lately. Oh yeah. That was close. Well, there's probably more earlier on. One thing I like is in Mass Effect 3, I think, with Jack, and she's in like a school, and she's teaching people, kids with biotics, and she's like their teacher.
He's getting suspicious. When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew... He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious. When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew... He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious. When we get results, he won't care what we did.
Okay, so they were going behind his back
He won't
to get
find
results.
out. The elusive man requested operation logs
Yeah, but
again.
the thing is, the
I
elusive
remember
man
escaping to this room, fighting
would
here.
just know,
I
surely.
saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Easy. Of course we can't climb. Yeah, I knew there would be some kind
Nothing gets in my way.
of enemies. He was distracted for a minute.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
She's still a little bit unhinged though, which makes sense. I might be able to look out a window.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Let's just see, Jack.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Do you have any idea who it could be? Any enemies or...
You've been spotted.
Whoa.
This should soften them up.
Ah, gee. Jesus. And I love the incendiary armor. It's so good.
Can't reach the tower. Combat drone away.
Look at that, one shot and it's just burning him. Damage over time. It's so good.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Honestly, Jack is kind of acting like a victim, which he is, but there were other kids involved. Which I know they probably weren't nearly as good. Easy.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
They've seen us.
Can't target
Now, how can you use that? To be fair, that's the problem. Like, because I can't like vault over stuff or drop down from things. I can't like charge up to a higher level. I can't like when there's like a person here, charge over to them, get up to the high vantage point, and then drop down. Like say I can't get into the doorways or get a way down. There's no vault system over to have a bit of fall damage or, I don't know, just to take that kind of hit and drop down. Like, it's all invisible walls and barriers and stuff, and it's kind of annoying. Oh dear. Thought I'd be alright, so I'd do one more. I'm kinda cooked.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
That's sad.
I must have come through.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on. Harder and tougher.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Kelton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Kind of interesting. Ascension, I think that's where... I think Ascension is where Jack goes in Mass Effect 3. That was close. That was a bit sketchy.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, take the biotic damage. That's good. Yeah, I think Ascension is where Jack ends up.
Hey, Aresh. It's Turek. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead.
GG.
Shields have failed.
Oh, nice. Who was that?
I'll destroy overriding its friends are both tested. Charging target. Deploying combat drone.
Get knocked the fuck out, bro. Sit down.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Doing good. Oh yeah. So I'm not sure if we're going to solve this today. I think it's more Mass Effect 3 that a lot of this is resolved.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Uresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
He deserves it.
I decide how to deal with my past, not you.
I gave you an order.
Killing him isn't gonna
Jack, if you can't, I will.
That felt good.
A bullet in the head solves everything.
I know that now. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Just a kid, man. Is that it?
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Wow, that's a good bomb. Maybe I was a bit aggressive. That guy was going to restart the whole thing and probably make it worse. So I think he deserved to go out.
In the middle of a disagreement? Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough. Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
My opinion is the one that matters. You two, keep a deck apart at all times.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She'll jeopardize the whole mission.
If we survive this, you two can tear each other apart. Until then, save your hate for the collectors.
She'll survive.
I'll make sure of it. Then, I'll tear you apart myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard. Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
What, you disapprove?
No, I'm just impressed. You're... well, look at you. A colony kid growing up in a prefab unit, losing even that when the Batarian slavers arrived. And you've done more than I could. Despite everything my father did to make me perfect, you're the best humanity has to offer.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
Let's see Jack.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
There was only one other survivor from that place, and you killed him.
It's the same thing as blowing the place up. Now I'm the only one who remembers what happened there. I want it gone. I want it all
gone. It's only in my head, and when I die, it dies.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Hey.
I've picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I figured out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I should go.
Fine.
Okay. Talk later.
Right, I'm gonna go into a pie. Get that done. Right. I got any side stuff? Found forged ID. Blood pack base. I still haven't found that. Keep getting distracted. Well, shall we quickly get that done? We'll go back to the Citadel quick.
Commander, you
might
received
try
a new
and-
message at your private terminal.
I might try and get another side stuff done. I don't really use a lot of these sort of stuff at the minute. Forged ID found. I might just quickly Google it, see where I need to go. So, we'll head back to the Citadel. I don't know if that's where I need to go. Each one in game. Widow system. Maybe I'll go to CSEC? I don't know. I'm reading for a fucking article. What does it call it? Article. And it's just your typical online thing where it's ad. And then explaining the whole game prior and where you need to go and... Yeah, stupid. You just got a new outfit. Maybe try CSEC.
Investigating the death of Sedonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
Yes?
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Maybe not. Maybe there's a YouTube video on it. Forged ID. Fucking ads. It's disgusting. Maybe down here. I think there's someone here. Maybe not. Someone was sitting here. Yeah, it is here. Maybe it's later in the game. I don't know, there seems to be someone that's like Asari that are sitting here, but they're not here. Maybe it's after I get all the legacy stuff done. I say legacy. Yeah, loyalty missions. I've no idea.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
I see. Alright, what shall we do? What time is it? I've got an hour. Right, let's
Commander, Morden requests to see you.
who shall we go with? I feel like Samara might be an easy one. Same with Thane. There's actually quite a lot to do. We'll do Samara. I think that would be a nice one. Like get the biotics, like the super fucking super weapons done, Jack, and Samira done. Is she in this side or is it this side? Yeah, it's the other side.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
What do you need?
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you
It's a
obtained,
daughter, isn't
I've
it?
located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardot Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
You're dangerous too.
As are you. But she is different. Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardot Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
We need to get on with our mission.
I understand. Nonetheless, if there is time, I would like to go to the Afterlife nightclub on Omega. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Let's go.
Commander, Morden requests to see you.
Where am I going? Selling. Didn't think we'd go back to Omega, but that's good. Stay Jack.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Annoying.
Afterlife. Have a quick drink. Oh yeah. Now let's get to work.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Oops.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Come on, let me in.
Imagine this could be our future at some point.
Shepard? Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
I swear they said my name.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean, we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Right.
Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance benefits.
This is it.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle.
Touch.
She loves the club, loves the
It's
base.
like,
She's a hedonist.
So
I
this
don't know
woman
if
did
anyone's
hurt my
ever
daughter?
watched,
Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
like Torchwood, Doctor Who's spin-off show, which was more of like a adult version of Doctor Who, I guess. And there was an alien in that show where essentially she would sleep with her victims until they die. Pretty much fuck them to death. And this sounds like this. Like, straight from it.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
My baby.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Yes.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
You know what would be an interesting Mass Effect game? A first-person Mass Effect game. I think that would make gameplay a little bit more interesting.
Made that.
Or like,
from some gallery offered me 4
actually
years
no.
salary for it, but I never.
Like Deus Ex, where Deus Ex was kind of like a hybrid. So when you came out of cover, you were in first person, but when you went into cover, you were in third. That was always interesting to me.
Offered me 4 years salary
That should be on the channel.
but I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Alcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
It's just the kid.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, Shepard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Yeah, no point watering it down.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working. I think you need a password or something to get it. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired.
I should go.
Yeah, I think she's alright. Or maybe.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an assault.
I see.
I didn't like her.
I should go.
End is not.
I don't want to get VIP password now.
This looks interesting.
Dance time. It's a warm-up.
Greetings.
I should be going.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races.
This down, right?
Give me another drink,
moves in the abyss.
Thinking I can see another tag pop up where I can talk to somebody.
I never know which pair of eyes to look at.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi.
You haven't taken steps
Why
to
would
kill.
I?
Her last victim was a young girl.
No.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Okay. How do I get a password? Maybe this is how I get a password. Maybe this is a way to get a password.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles.
Ah, that's cool.
Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it here today. I know I was gonna make it a long one, but I feel like I'm just milking it now. And I can finish up. There's a lot going on in this area, like the whole side quest stuff. Oh yeah, there's a little bit going on now. I feel like I can lock in better next episode and just get it done. And I've got some stuff to do, like my bed and like, yeah, just bits. And then I'm back to work for the rest of the weekend, so I don't want to go crazy, but if I'm here, I'll remember what I'm doing anyway. But yeah, next episode we'll do all this sort of stuff. We'll help Matriarch still. But we did do Jack's thing today. But yeah, it's all good. But I think if anything, just keep an eye out for any future Let's Plays and playthroughs, and there'll be some more Mass Effect 2 in the next 2 days. But yeah, if anything, as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.